In the last 24 hours, India has witnessed a major debate. At the center of it is a state-run cyber app. It is called Sanchar Saathi. Translation, a companion for communication. Now, the government created this app. They wanted to have it installed on every phone of every Indian. But critics pushed back. They called it intrusive and raised concerns over privacy. So today, the government has done a U-turn. It has rolled back its policy and it has withdrawn the order. Installing this app on your phone is no longer mandatory. Smartphone makers do not have to pre-install it, and as a user, you can choose to download it only if you want to. A press release to this effect was issued today. The government explained why it has reversed the order. It says this app, Sanchar Saathi, saw a surge in demand. In just one day, it had 600,000 new registrations. That's a 10-fold increase in one day. In fact, I have a copy of the statement. Here's what it says. Given Sanchar Saathi's increasing acceptance, the government has decided not to make pre-installation mandatory for mobile manufacturers. In other words, since the app is being widely adopted, there is no need for a mandatory rollout. So far, so good, but it doesn't solve the problem that the app was meant to solve. Sanchar Saathi launched in January this year. It helps users report lost or stolen devices and flag suspected fraud or scam calls. It also allows users to check a phone's IMEI number. Now, IMEI stands for International Mobile Equipment Identity. This is a 15-digit code. It works like a digital fingerprint for your phone. Every mobile device has one such number. It is unique. It helps mobile networks identify and track phones. Now, in an earlier statement, the government had flagged a big concern. Phones with fake or duplicated IMEI numbers were circulating in the market, and this was a serious threat to cybersecurity. You see, India has a massive phone market. There are more than 1.2 billion mobile users in this country, and there's a booming second-hand phone market. But there are very few ways to regulate it. So stolen and blacklisted devices are being resold openly. And buyers have no way to check. They have no way to verify what they're getting into. Best case scenario, they lose money. Worst case scenario, they get linked to a crime. Say a phone has been used in an illegal activity, and now it has been sold to you as a new or a second-hand phone, and you don't know that it's linked to a crime, so you purchase the phone and it puts you in serious trouble. That's what the government said it was trying to prevent. They were trying to prevent this practice. It pits Sanchar Saathi as a consumer protection app. But critics saw it as a surveillance tool. They were suspicious about the app's permissions. It asked for access to a lot of things, the ability to make and manage calls, to send messages, access call logs and message history, view photos and files, and even use the phone's camera. The app wanted to be able to do all of this, and that is what led to the controversy. Even smartphone makers like Apple pushed back. Reports say Apple refused to pre-install the app on its phones. Then came a clarification from India's Telecom Minister, Jyotiraditya Scindia. Here's what he said.
इसके आधार पर ना कोई स्नूपिंग है, ना कोई कॉल मॉनिटरिंग है। अगर आप चाहते हो तो इसको आप एक्टिवेट करो, अगर आप नहीं चाहते तो इसे एक्टिवेट मत करो। सुनिए ना, अगर आप इसको अपने फोन पे रखना चाहते हो तो रखो, अगर आप इसको डिलीट करना चाहते हो तो डिलीट करो।
The minister said the app was optional, and now the government has officially stepped back. The policy has been reversed, but the concerns that the government raised still remain. Stolen phones being misused, blacklisted devices flooding the market, and the rising cases of cyber fraud. Those problems still exist. Sanchar Saathi may or may not be able to address all of this. We need a comprehensive and transparent policy solution, one that protects the users, secures our mobile networks, and does not compromise our privacy. Because the app is off the table, the problem is not.
I rose from the army with medals on my chest. I spoke of freedom from colonial chains, but I tightened my own. I filled prisons with ghosts. Nearly 500,000 people were butchered under my rule, and I trusted only my paranoia. I gave myself grand titles. I claimed to be Africa's strongman. History calls me something else, the dictator. Who am I?